What's going on, Pat Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Cans Pat's Talk Patriots podcast. I hope all y'all are doing pretty good out there. Me, I'm doing all right. Still getting over, which I'm going to get into in a second, the loss from yesterday to the Miami Dolphins, 31-17. I guess you can say it was a close game. For the most part, it seemed like it was a close game. And then it seemed like in the fourth quarter, the real New England Patriots that we've known for this year really stood up. They really showed up. And that's the bad New England Patriots. It was a bad outcome, man. It was a real bad outcome. I really thought we could have won the game, but then I looked at it, I was like, I know that this team is the team I know at some point it's just something is going to collapse. Something's going to go wrong. And first quarter was very telling, man. The first drive, the first play of the game, 4-yard loss. Then you run up the middle for Ramondre for a couple yards, and then it was a mess just to start. But then we didn't get behind until after the first quarter. First we actually had the lead 7-0. So I'm like, okay. They bounced back from that terrible start or whatnot. Then got the ball to Miami. Miami couldn't do much, threw a pick. But hey, we actually looked pretty good to start. But outside of, I think Matt Jones threw two touchdowns, one to Kendrick Bourne, the other one to a wide open Juju Smith-Schuster. Outside that, didn't really do much. Those two drives didn't really do much. Defense was not good yesterday. Outside that pick, had a couple sacks, a few third down stops, but on third and long, we were terrible. We was bad on third and long. Couldn't get off the field. Tua has owned Belichick. He is now 6-0 against the great Bill Belichick, the genius Bill Belichick. Tua, not even gonna try to pronounce Tua Tagovailoa. I know I butchered his name, but he is 6-0 against Belichick, 5-0 against Mac Jones. He has dominated the Patriots in his short tenure there with Miami. He has. He's owned us. So we can't. I think this offseason we definitely got to find a way to build towards beating Miami. We proved we can beat Buffalo. We can beat the Jets, but now we got to get faster on offense, get more explosive. We got to build our team to play with the Miami Dolphins. And the Miami Dolphins, they've owned us the last couple of years. Really, they've won like 5 to 6 past meters. Like we can't stick to Miami. The one win we did win last year, they had Skylar Thompson and Teddy Bridgewater playing. Tua was in concussion protocol, so he didn't play that game. So Tyreek Hill had over 100 yards. Jalen Waddle had over 100 yards. We shut down the run game for the most part. We was getting some decent, pretty good pressure on Tua. He did throw that one pick, but Tua just slices up, man. And you see what playmakers, when you have playmakers on your team, you see how much more of a difference it makes. You finally see how much more of a difference it makes when you have legit playmakers. And like with Tua got a running game. He got Raheem Mostert was okay. First to me, he rushed for over 100 yards. Didn't do much yesterday, but he's explosive on the outside. Jalen Waddle, Tua, that's Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. They're explosive, and they can get down the field. They score quick. Like that team is just very explosive, and we could not stick with them yesterday. Well, who do we have on offense that's explosive? Juju isn't explosive. Parker got hurt yesterday. He's going to be out this Sunday against Washington. Pop Douglas he's a 6th-round rookie. You depend on a 6th-round rookie to be your one lone explosive playmaker. Haven't seen much from Tyquan Thornton. Kendrick Bourne got hurt. I'm about to get into that in a second. Bourne got hurt. He's out for the year. Like we don't have no playmakers on offense. So when you're going up against a team like Miami, you have to be able to score. If you ain't gonna be able to score, you're gonna have to stop them. We couldn't do neither. I actually thought in the secondary we matched up with them better this time than the first meeting. We did lose Gonzo, but had Gonzalez. He kind of closed in and closed the gap on Tyreek Hill, shut them down for the most part. Only thing Tyreek had over 50 yards. But yesterday you seen the losses that we have on defense, how they mattered. Marcus Jones, Matthew Judon, Krista Gonzalez showed up all big yesterday. We had Gonzo yesterday. I think we win that game. Makes us a lot more closer. Like we are a team that's been ravaged by injuries this whole season. Christian Gonzalez out for the year. Matthew Judon probably out for the year. Marcus Jones out for the year. We lost Raekwon McMillan in training camp. Like now Kendrick Bourne, which I'm about to get into, he's out for the year. It's been at the cornerback room. They've been ravaged by injuries. At one point, all the Jones were out. We was down there playing Sean Wade and Miles Bryant at one point. The wide receivers, that's been up and down injuries and whatnot. Taco Thornton started the season on IR. Keshawn Booty can't even get on the field. Then you look at the offensive line. Offensive line, that domino effect that started in the training camp. It was ravaged by injuries. So we have been hit by injuries this year, and that's I'm not gonna say it's the sole cause of the record why we're 2-6, but it's a big cause. It's a big reason why we're 2-6 right now. We are injury riddled season. It's a big reason why we are 2-6. So yeah, so we don't have some of the best players, and we haven't played well. But injuries is a big reason why the Patriots are 2-6. And right now we're number 4 in draft position. I think we're the fourth team right now, 4 and 15. We got a top 5 pick right now. Some would say, I mean, I think that's good because right now there's no point in winning these games right now. There's really no point. You can mess around and win because you got Washington this week. I'm gonna have a show Wednesday about it. They got Washington this week. Then you got the Colts in Germany. You got the Giants. You got Washington, Colts, Giants. You play your bet. You should win those games. Those 3 wins right there. They get you to what, 5-6 right there. You probably 5-6 around your bye. And then you got Washington. You got the Colts. You got the Giants. You got Denver, Chargers. We got Pittsburgh. We got like 5, 6 or 7. I say probably like 5 or 6 winnable games on top of the 2 wins we got now. So now you're looking at about 7-8, 7-9 record. Like you probably gonna win 6 or 7 games, and that I think right now that's probably the worst case scenario for the New England Patriots. For the 2023 Patriots, that's worst case scenario for us to mess around and win 5 or 6 of these few games. We got 9 games left. We're gonna mess around and win 5 or 6 of those games, have 7 wins, and now you messing up your draft position. So that's really the worst possible thing that could happen. It really is. It's hard to root for a team to lose, but that's what it's looking like, man. We probably going to end with like 7 or 8 wins. Because if you play your best, you should beat Washington. You should beat the Colts. You should beat Giants. There's 3 right there. You got the Chargers, Denver, Pittsburgh. Who knows about them? You got the Jets again, Buffalo, Kansas City. I mean, I see about 2 or 3 losses that probably automatic loss, but others are like I can see 5 or 6 wins in that schedule. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens, man. I'm very intrigued, but it's gonna be very interesting, man. Kendrick Bourne got hurt out for the year, torn ACL on a tackle from Eli Apple on the sideline. He's out for like another injury. Just add insult to injury. Like we have been banged up this year. Kendrick Bourne's hurt. He's out for the year. Devontae Parker, he's probably not gonna play against Washington. Like now your rookies are gonna have to play. Taquan Thornton, Kayshawn Buda, I think he'll finally be active. Pop Douglas, even more Pop Douglas. Jalen Rager, he's not even 25 years old. Juju Smith-Schuster, he's the veteran of the group. He's not that though. He's not even 3, he's like 27, 28. So now you all of a sudden you are young as I don't know where. You're very young now at the wide receiver position. Trade deadline tomorrow. Will we make a move for a wide receiver like a Jerry Judy or something? Who knows? At this point, I mean, Denver picked up his 5th-year option, so they got his right they got his right for till 2025. So he'll be in Denver at least for next year, unless they make a trade, unless he get traded somewhere tomorrow or this offseason. Keep in mind, even if Denver doesn't trade tomorrow, they still can trade him in the offseason. 1-year deal right there, so 1-year rent you'll have for Jerry Judy. I would like for the Patriots to make that trade, but who knows what's going to happen. Josh Uche probably going to get traded. In the next 24 hours, Josh Uche probably will be traded by tomorrow. Trade deadline's at 4 p.m. I think Uche gets traded tomorrow. I don't know. We're going to make a move. I think Uche probably gets traded. But yeah, Kendrick Bourne's out for the year, man. Kind of the heartbeat of the offense. Been playing some good ball this year. He was going to lead the league and lead the team. He was putting up career numbers this year. All right, 30-something catches for 400-something yards. Already halfway to 1,000 yards. Had like 4 or 5 touchdowns this year. Kendrick Bourne was our number 1 wide receiver. So now he's out for the year. So now Devontae Parker, he's going to miss this Sunday game because you're not a concussion protocol. He's not going to play. So you can mark him out. So now we get a time. We get it. You finally get to look at these young guys, man. The rookies, a lot more looks at the rookies than the young guys. See what you got with Taquan Thornton, Kayshawn Booty, Demaro Douglas, Jalen Rager. See what you got now for the future. That's what's about now, Patch Nation. Build towards the future. See what you got, man. So can't wait for it, man. Cannot wait. We'll be doing a show tomorrow. Now I'm gonna get into to the Washington Commanders on Wednesday. I got a show. Got a special guest coming on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. But tomorrow I'm gonna get break down the trade deadline if we're gonna make any moves or whatnot. We'll be doing that tomorrow. I do think it's gonna be a busy day. NFL is not like the NBA, MLB, man. It's not as busy as those others. It's not as busy. Also, if you're just checking in, make sure you subscribe to my channel right here on YouTube. Follow me on IG, Twitter. Make sure you follow. Also, Cash App is there. If you want to support the show, you can. You do not have to. But all support, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, man. Got the Commanders this week. Commanders coming off a loss to the Eagles. They played the second time playing the Eagles. They went in overtime with them a few weeks ago. Now they playing them. They played them again yesterday and they lost. Close game. They put up some points. Commanders can score. Yeah, they really can score, man. So we got a tough task, man. But we got the rest of the week to break down the Commander game. But yeah, man. Special guest on Wednesday, and we do have Monday Night Football tonight to talk about. The Detroit Lions at the Las Vegas Raiders at the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions coming off an embarrassing loss to the Baltimore Ravens. They were beat kind of bad. The game was over the first few drives. I'm going to go with Detroit Lions coming off that loss. They're going to be probably kind of pissed off whatnot. Raiders, they haven't been playing good ball this year. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they do. Devontae Adams, a lot of trade rooms going on there with Adams. The Raiders are coming off a loss to the Bears last week. He dropped a wide open touchdown from Brian Hoyer. Jimmy Garoppolo's back day. They figure out Josh Jacobs, Jacoby Myers, former Patriot Jacoby Myers. Should get a lot of looks tonight with a lot of coverage going to Devontae Adams. So I think we're in store for a close game. I think the game tonight is going to be better than what it was last night. That Bears and Chargers game was awful. I couldn't watch that. But this game's a lot more. I think it's a little better. But I think I'm gonna take Detroit tonight. The win. I ain't gonna pick a score, but I think Detroit should win. They should cover whatever they're favored by. Detroit should win. I think it's going to be a pretty good game, man. I really do. I think we're in store for a good game tonight. So, yeah, man, that's going to be about it for tonight. Just want to hop on a little bit, talk about, get my little reactions to the Patriots-Dolphins game, the disaster of ending yesterday. Man, another thing, too. I think the refs were horrible yesterday. Those referees were bad yesterday, man. They were bad. That hit on Devontae Parker, he should have been ejected. Should have been a 15-yard penalty. Ezekiel Elliott got tripped up. I seen. They won't call it no rough in the passer penalties. But every time we did something to those wide receivers, they called it. They should have been. Those referees were awful yesterday. And like I always say, Miami has been a house of horrors for us. Nothing goes right when we go there. Nothing ever. We cannot win in Miami final for nothing. Haven't won there now about 5 or 6 years now, since 2019. That has been a house. That has been a house of horrors for us, man. We never got good luck going down there, man. So we gotta focus on Miami next year now. But we got swept by them this year. Second time they swept us in the past 3-4 years. Because they swept us in 2021. They swept us, I believe. Yeah, Max Rookie. They swept us then. They swept us again in 2023. We got to figure out how to beat Miami. But even when we had Brady, the Brady years, that was a house of horrors. We just never played good in Miami. We just never. I don't know. We don't play good down there. But that's a wrap on it for week 8. Well, tonight is gonna be the end of week 8 with this Detroit Lions and Raiders game, man. So let's see, got a comment. Jay Money, what's going on? Jay Money says, "Who are we selling off? Just jumping on." Appreciate it, Jay. I'm hearing Uche, probably Uche, man. Josh Uche probably gonna get. We probably gonna trade him. If I'm the Patriots. Give me at least a third. I want a third for him. I know it's gonna be hard, but we probably get like a 4. I just hope we just don't give him up for like a bag of chips or something, like a fifth or sixth round pick. Give me a 4th round pick for him, and I think we'd be happy that third. Or if I want a third, but it's probably gonna end up being like a 4th, 5th round pick, man. That's probably what I think it's gonna end up being. Probably a 4th, 5th round pick. But I tell you, I want a third, man. Cal Duggar, I think we'll keep Cal Duggar. I would. But, yeah, I think we're going to get rid of Uche, man. That's been a rumor. Jeremy Fowler from ESPN reported There are a lot of teams are keying in on Josh Uche. A couple other names. I mean, I know we can get probably a third or fourth for Uche. I don't think we're not going to get away Mac Jones. I've been hearing some stuff, but I don't see that. You think we could give Juju back to Kansas City after that awful offense they had? But yeah, I thought about this a couple weeks ago. Send him back to KC, man. Send him back for a damn 6th round pick, a 6th round pick. I send Juju right back to Kansas City. They need some wide receiver help. Keep an eye on that one, Jay. I would not be surprised because the Chiefs struggled yesterday in Denver. I know Patrick Mahomes was sick, but they struggled yesterday. Receivers dropped a lot of balls. I think that one might happen, man. I got a crazy feeling about that one. I can see that one happen. Belichick calling Andy Reid, hey man, you want Juju back? I can definitely see that for a 5th or 6th round pick. Definitely got to keep. Yeah, we got to keep Duggar to build on, man. Got to add Duggar to that nice secondary we're gonna have in 2024. Add Duggar to that, man. You got to keep Duggar. Unless a team get crazy and want to give us a first or a second, you got to keep Cal Duggar. Got to keep Cal Duggar, man. Got to. But yeah, I could see us calling Kansas City and trying to send Juju Smith-Schuster back there for probably like a 6th round pick. I think a 5th or a 6th to get that done. It ain't gonna take much. Not gonna take much. I wouldn't mind. I could see us making that move, man, too. I think something gonna happen tomorrow. I just don't know what it's gonna be. Something definitely gonna happen. I can definitely see it. Who you got tonight, Jay? Lions or Raiders? I'm sure you probably go with the Lions. Give me a final score. But yeah, man, we got a Commanders week this week. Also, tune in Wednesday. I have a special guest Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern. Tune in, special guest. Make sure you tune into the show. Some of you might know him, some don't. But tune into the show Wednesday night. I will be having a special guest on. But yeah, man, I think giving Juju back to Kansas City. Papa Penny, if men offers a 2nd round pick for Matt, I would tell. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, 2nd round pick, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I think a third. I can see them doing a 3rd round pick, not a second. I got a feeling something strange is gonna happen. And we just seen Leonard Williams got traded from the Giants to Seattle. I think it's gonna be some kind of something gonna break tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna be. It might not even be from the Patriots, but somebody that you don't think will get traded probably end up getting traded tomorrow. It's the NFL, man, and we don't got nothing to lose right now. We're not going to where we're 2-6. I just hope we don't mess around and win some of these meaningless games we got coming up. Washington, the Giants, the Colts, Denver, the Chargers. That's 5 possible wins right there. And now you sit with 7 wins. You messing up your draft positioning. The biggest reason is when he faces adversity, he folds. He can't climb back out of it. He can't. And bro, he's skittish in the pocket. I'm done with the Mac Jones spirit, man. He's skittish. He's skittish in the pocket. He looks at the rush. He got bad body language. I mean, yes, I wish we'd have built around this offseason and gave him a lot of weapons and stuff like that. But at the same time, some of the stuff Mac's doing is totally on Mac, man. A lot of it's on Mac. Don't have to do with no weapons. He missed a wide open Devontae Parker yesterday. He was wide open. So I'm done with Mac Jones, man. I was done with him after that Raiders game. When he threw that interception across his body to Hunter Henry that got picked by Trayvon Moore, I was done with him right there, man. I can't take no more Mac. I'm ready to move on from it. We're probably going to keep him because we're not going to have a bad enough record to be taking one of the top guys. So we're probably going to end up keeping him with a 6 or 7 wins this year and building around him. Finally, in the 4th year, you're going to build around him. So what happens if he balls out? What happens if Mac Jones balls out this season? Next season. Then you got to pay him. So then they got to pick up the 5th-year option this offseason. So 28-19 Detroit. I can see that. Something like that. Man, but my biggest fear of this team, man, we're going to mess around and win some meaningless games and be like 7-9, win like 7 or 8 meaningless games. And we're picking in the top 5. We're going to end up picking 15 to 17 like we did last year. Our floor right now is 7 wins. Like, it's crazy, man. That's my biggest thing, man. We're gonna win a lot of these games and mess up our draft positioning. Sucks though, man. But I'm about to head on off, man. I appreciate you hopping on, Jay. Everybody that's hopped on, I appreciate it. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube. Follow me on IG. Follow me on Twitter. Also, if you want to support the show, Cash App is down there. I greatly appreciate it, man. Y'all make sure you have a great night. I will be back tomorrow night, same time, man, 7:30 Eastern, and also on Wednesday. Make sure you check me out. We have a special guest, and I'm gonna start breaking down the Washington Commanders game on Sunday. But hey, that's it for me. I appreciate it, man.